Climb aboard, the countdown's near. Alphabet friends, let's give a cheer. We're off through time, from A to Z. A journey through history, come with me. Push the button, twist the dial. We'll travel back in time in style. Dressed in goggles, gears go clack. Let's learn the alphabet through time's track. A is for ancient Egypt's gold, with pyramids tall and pharaohs bold. B is for Babylon's mighty gate, built with bricks and tails so great. C is for chariots rolling fast, speeding through the Roman past. D is for dinosaurs stomping the ground, a thunderous roar, what a sound. E is for explorers crossing the sea, with maps and compasses, wild and free. F is for fire in caveman caves, keeping warm through icy waves. G is for galloping knights so brave, saving the day with a royal wave. H is for heralds who shout the news, wearing tunics and shiny shoes. I is for inventions old and new, like sundials telling time for you. J is for jesters who dance and sing, in castles bright for the mighty king. Whoa! The machine began to spin. We've traveled too far back again. Let's press the button and reset, there's more alphabet to get. K is for kites in China's sky, flying like dreams that drift up high. L is for lanterns glowing bright, lighting up the ancient night. M is for monks with books in hand, writing stories across the land. N is for native drums that beat, with music and rhythm in every street. O is for oil lamps lighting the dark, guiding ships from port to park. P is for printing books to share, words and letters everywhere. Flash! Zoom! We're spinning again. Time machine speed through sun and rain. We're in the future, beep, beep, boop. Dancing robots in a loop. Q is for questions astronauts ask, peeking at stars in their space task. R is for rockets zooming far, blasting off to a distant star. S is for space with planets round, Saturn, Venus, without a sound. T is for technology bright, with glowing screens and neon light. U is for UFO zooming past, aliens waving and flying fast. V is for virtual games we play, jumping through clouds in a brand new way. W is for watches ticking time, helping us rhyme each ABC line. X marks the spot on treasure maps. Let's dig it up with claps and claps. Y is for yesterday's tales so old, stories of heroes brave and bold. Z is for zoom, back home we go. Our ABC time show stole the show. Turn the dial, the day is done. We've danced through time, oh what fun. History's a magical ride, with ABCs as our guide. Close your eyes and drift away. We'll travel again another day, from ancient lands to future light. Sing ABCs and sleep tonight. Let's visit the world of clever minds, inventors of all exciting kinds. A is for Archimedes in his tub, Eureka! He gave the world a rub. B is for Bell with a telephone ring, talking through wires was just his thing. C is for Curie in her glowing quest, science and strength she was the best. Fly with me on this global ride, to every continent far and wide. D is for drums in Africa's beat, music in the air and dancing feet. E is for elephants in India's land, walking so proud and looking grand. F is for fans in Japan's parade, colorful silks in the sunshine shade. G is for galleries filled with art, paintings that tug at every heart. H is for Handel's music so sweet, playing in castles with royal seats. I is for ink in calligraphy style, beautiful letters that stretch a mile. J is for jazz from New Orleans street, with horns and rhythm and dancing feet. Now let's leap to the world ahead, where robots day. M is for moon, home spinning round, with gardens and gravity off the ground. Marching forward, hand in hand, with the ABCs from every land. N is for notebooks full of dreams, drawings of castles and chocolate streams. O is for oceans where submarines play, counting sea creatures every day. P is for projects kids invent, building cool stuff with great intent. Let's stop for snacks across the years, with yummy bites and joyful cheers. Q is for quinoa from way out west, a healthy snack that's just the best. R is for raisins packed in a jar, perfect for traveling near or far. S is for sandwiches shaped like stars, eaten on Mars between flying cars. We've danced through time, across the land, with ABCs and holding hands. History, science, future and fun, our alphabet journey is finally done. T is for thank you, friends so dear, for traveling through the yesteryear. U to Z, we'll sing again, when the time machine starts up with a spin. The time machine softly powers down, no more zaps or zooms around. Close your eyes, rest your head, let's dream of letters as we go to bed. Good night, pharaohs, knights, and space. Good night, robots from far off place. Good night, ABCs that shine so bright. We'll learn and play more every night. Let's dive into deep blue seas, with submarines and ocean breeze. U is for urchins, wiggling slow, in coral caves where sea fans grow. V is for Vikings in dragon boats, sailing with courage as their ship floats. They charted the stars, they danced in the spray, long before maps would lead the way. Ride with me to the cowboy trail, with boots and hats and ponytails. W is for wagons rolling west, families riding toward their quest. X marks the spot on treasure maps, with gold and gems in miners' laps. They panned in streams, they dug in dirt, and wore adventure on every shirt. Let's build a zoo of creatures past, from dino days to birds so fast. Y is for yaks with snowy coats, climbing high on snowy moats. Z is for zebras with stripes so neat, galloping fast on rhythmic feet. But long ago, before our time, there were dinos big and bugs that climb. We've danced with queens, and sung with stars, traveled in time through rockets and cars. A to Z, what a ride it's been. With every letter, we learned again. Spinning gears and glowing light, time machine takes us through day and night. From future tech to ancient clay, we've seen it all the ABC way. Now the machine begins to slow. It's time to head back, ready to go. Wave to the kings, the knights, the skies. Wave to the robots and lullabies. ABC adventures never end. We'll travel again with every friend. So buckle in. The trip was grand. Let's learn more letters, hand in hand. Tiptoe through time to a Tudor feast, where candles glow and noise has ceased. T is for Tudors in royal gowns, dancing and dining in olden towns. They write with quills and pour their tea, a glimpse of old-time royalty. With trumpets loud and banners wide, we bow and curtsy, full of pride. Travel to tales of courage so strong, where bravery helped right the wrong. U is for underground, secret and brave, helping kind hearts the world to save. We honor heroes from long ago, who stood for justice and let love grow. The time machine shows every part of stories told with truth in heart. Enter the world of the letter V, where Victorian lamps light history. Velvet dresses and carriages roll, with pocket watches that softly toll. V is for voices of poets and minds, who dreamed of stars and new designs. W is for wagons that whistle and wheel, crossing the plains with spinning steel. We ride with cowboys in cactus tall, hearing the coyotes' nighttime call. Horses gallop and hats fly high, underneath the painted sky. The west was wild, the journey wide. We sang our songs with pride inside. Zoom to the future in neon light, with hover cars zooming left and right. X is for extra cool tech we find. Robots dancing, AI minds, laser bridges and shiny domes, digital trees and floating homes. The time machine goes fast and free to show what the future just might be. Y is for yesterday's sweet surprise, with lullabies and starlit skies. Dinosaurs stomp and cavemen cheer as we travel far back to yesteryear. We paint on walls with red and blue, learning the first things people knew. Fire and tools, caves and drums, back to where it all first comes. Now it's time to zoom with Z, to zigzag lands and zebra seas. Zip lines swing from tree to tree, and zany clowns laugh joyfully. Zebras prance in twilight zones, in kingdoms built from sticks and stones. Z is the end, but not goodbye. We'll fly again through the time sky. So buckle in, we're heading back, with letters loaded in our pack. From A to Z, what a sight! We traveled through both day and night, through kingdoms, clouds, and dino parks, through future worlds and starry arcs. Our alphabet time machine ride is done, but more adventures will come and run. Keep learning, dreaming, bold and free with songs and fun from A to Z. Dive below the ocean blue, where ancient treasures wait for you. U for underwater caves, with fishy friends and coral waves. Octopus paints and oh so wide. Seahorses swim with letter pride. From seashell scrolls to whale song tunes, the alphabet plays in watery rooms. Now we sail to Viking lands, with roaring seas and hardy hands. V for voyage, sail so high, with dragons carved that touch the sky. Runes are scratched on stones so grand, ancient letters from a distant land. They sang their tales in storm and snow and alphabet from long ago. Yee-haw! Gallop to the west, where cowboys give the alphabet a test. W for wagon wheels that roll across the land. That's brave and bold. They lassoed words and wrote them down in dusty books in a prairie town. Saddle up for a spelling ride. The ABCs are countrywide. Let's visit painters from the past, where colors swirl and letters last. A for art in strokes and hue, each canvas speaks the alphabet too. From Da Vinci's notes to Monet's light, the ABCs shine bold and bright. Draw your dreams, then sign your name. The alphabet's your path to fame. Travel through the notes of time, where songs and rhythms always rhyme. M for music, loud or soft, in castles low or towers aloft. From Mozart's Wag to jazz so cool, every song has letters in its rule. Let's tap our toes and clap in glee, the ABCs in melody. Animals from the ages roar, each one opens a letter door. Z for zebra in Roman days, L for lions with regal ways. Woolly mammoths, dinos too, roam with letters just like you, with growls and chirps and hoots that rhyme. The alphabet lives through all of time, pages flipping, tales unfold, with magic letters brave and bold. B for books from ancient trees that whisper stories in the breeze. Dragons, pirates, queens, and gnomes, each one calls the letters home. Let's read aloud and write anew, the alphabet belongs to you. Now it's time to close the door, on places we'll explore once more. From time machines to stars so bright, the alphabet gave us wings of light. So pack your letters, keep them near, they'll guide you far throughout the year. You're the hero of this rhyme, with ABC through space and time. Let's go where letters lives first began. In Egypt's sand or Sumer's land, symbols carved on tablets gray tell of stories far away. T is for time, and we're flying fast, reading the secrets from the past. From hieroglyphs to cuneiform signs, we trace the roots of learning lines. Gallop back to castle gates, where knowledge waits and courage waits. K for knights who learn to write, by candle glow and firelight. Scrolls and maps on wooden desks, swords aside, they pass the tests. The time machine lets us see, even brave knights love ABC. Next we zip to a brilliant place, where inventors smile with hands that race. I for ideas that change the day, like planes that fly and words that play. From light bulbs bright to clocks that chime, each invention beats us rhyme in time. Thank you, thinkers, young and old. Your dreams have shaped the world so bold. We bop ahead to robot fun, in shining cities under the sun. R for robots, tall and neat, who count and sing and tap their feet, with gears that turn and screens that glow. They help us learn and grow and go. We type and code, we click and play, with robots helping every day. Blast to space on a rocket ride, with stars and planets far and wide. S for Saturn's shiny rings, and astronauts with floating things. We find the letters floating near a B, C through stratosphere, with cosmic tunes and galaxy cheer. We bring the alphabet way out here. We roar on back to Dino times, where T-Rex stomps and lava climbs. D is for dinos, big and bold, with stories from the days of old. They tromp and stomp, they hiss and run, their alphabet adventures just begun. Let's dig up fossils, bones, and more, in a prehistoric letter lore. Parade of brains and great designs, that made clocks tick and trains on lines. E for engines, steam and wheels, that helped us move and cook our meals. With whistles loud and gadgets bright, inventors march from left to right. Thank you, thinkers, from A to Z, for shaping our history. Last stop, kids, what do we see? A world where letters dance with glee. Each is glowing, every B can bounce, every C has a story to pronounce. F is for fun in the world to be, where kids like you write history. The time machine gently slows to end, but the alphabet's your lifelong friend. We've traveled far, we've seen so much, from ancient scrolls to robots' touch. Every letter, bold and bright, told a story, took a flight. From T for time to Z for zoom, the ABCs lit up the room. So sing them loud, both near and far. Your alphabet's a shining star. Keep learning every single day, the time machine will lead the way. March to Egypt, sands of gold, where hieroglyphs and tales unfold. P for pyramids rising high, touching stories to the sky. Sphinx smile with secret code, letters hidden on every road. Write like scribes with care and pride, let ancient ABCs be your guide. To Japan we soar with grace, where letters dance in every place. S for scrolls with ink so bold, stories centuries old unfold. Samurai bow with honor true, writing words both wise and new. Brush your strokes with careful flair, the alphabet lives everywhere. Sail to islands warm and bright, where alphabets surf waves of light. I for island drums that beat, letters move your dancing feet. From tiki tales to songs at sea, the alphabet brings harmony, with every splash and tropical sound. The ABCs are all around. Zoom ahead to the world of bots, where letters power laser thoughts. R for robots rolling fast, reading stories from the past. Circuits buzz with ABCs, floating high on data seas. Type and code was fun today, the future spells the alphabet way. stop, the letters turn. From dinosaur roars to rocket zooms, the ABCs fill every room. So zip your suit and hop once more. Adventure waits at every door. Unfold the map. What do you see? A path of letters A to Z. M for map that marks a quest, where every stop is learning's best. Through mountain trails and crystal caves, the alphabet leads the way it paves. Follow clues and rhymes galore. Each letter is a magic door. Float above in balloons so wide, letters wave from countryside. B for breeze that carries sound, whispered words the world around. Children point and laugh with glee. Look, there's H and J and Z. Through skies of poems, tales, and song, the alphabet has flown so long. Now it's time to end our rhyme. We've danced across the edge of time. F for friends we've met today, who showed us letters in every way. From caveman caves to skies of blue, there's always more that we can do. So take your ABCs with cheer. New adventures wait next year. Let's go way back to when dinos roamed, with giant tracks and jungle domes. D is for Dino, tall and grand, roaring loud across the land. Triceratops and T-Rex too, all have a letter just like you. Fossils tell us in their way that ABCs are here to stay. Next we travel through the night, guided by the stars' soft light. U for underground, brave and wise, freedom's path beneath the skies. Stories whispered, hearts so bold, ABC heroes, young and old. History sings, so we can learn that every letter takes a turn. Across the seas, with shields so round, the Vikings sang with thunder sound. V is for voyages, wild and true, sailing with an alphabet crew. Axes, maps, and runes in stone, their ABCs carved right at home. Through icy winds and stormy waves, letters live where courage braves. Run and jump and stretch up high, the ABCs can touch the sky. O for Olympics, games we play, with every letter, every day. Catch a ball or race real fast, spell out joy that's sure to last. Winners cheer with ABC might, gold in spelling, what a sight. Fly to space in a rocket so bright, zooming past stars in the glittering night. Z is for Zod, our alien guide, who teaches the alphabet from the sky. Planets spin in lettery loops, ABC moves in sparkly groups. From Mars to moons and rings so wide, the alphabet goes on every ride. In a market, spices flow, and letters line the rows below. M for merchants selling scrolls, with ancient ABCs as gold. Smells and sounds from lands afar, stories traded near and far. Letters here have different styles, so many alphabets stretch for miles. In the lab, inventions click, gears and gadgets turn real quick. I is for ideas that spark, alphabet science lights the dark. Type a code or press a key, the ABCs bring energy. From light bulbs bright to flying shoes, each letter helps invent new clues. Now we land back home again, with ABCs we've made a friend. T was our time machine so fast, but now the journey's done at last. Let's review what we have learned. Each letter took a joyful turn. Adventure waits in every place, the alphabet's a great big race. So wave goodbye to time machine tunes. We'll visit again real soon. Keep your letters near and true, the ABCs believe in you. Let's visit queens in castles tall, with golden gowns and royal hall. Q is for queen with crown so bright, waving from the tower's height. Quills and scrolls, old tales to share, quiet halls and royal flair. Quests for knowledge, brave and true, all with ABCs for you. March on down the Roman street, with sandals strapped to marching feet. R in Latin song. Chariots roll and columns stand. Alphabet maps through every land. From Roman scrolls to books we hold. Their ABCs were brave and bold. Raise the sails and grab the map. We're sailing now, no time to nap. S is for ships on open seas. Chasing words on ocean breeze. Spelling sea, spelling sun. Sailing letters one by one. Every S is swishy and smooth. Just like waves in ABC groove. Back in time to pirate days was treasure maps in golden bays. T is for treasure, twinkling bright. We spell our clues by lantern light. Tick-tock goes a pirate clock. Time machine lands on the dock. Take your turn and follow me to treasures found with a BC. In a sky of stars and rainbows wide, where unicorns and letters ride. U is for unicorns full of grace, galloping through letter space. Up they go, with glitter streams, sharing words from dreamy dreams. ABC wings and sparkly tails, singing through the stardust trails. Onward to a northern town, with helmets, horns, and capes of brown. V is for village strong and smart, building letters part by part. Voices rise in evening cheer, songs of runes that we hear. V for valor, V for voice. In the alphabet, we all rejoice. Wave your wand and speak the spell, where ABC magic starts to swell. W is for wizard with wise old books, casting letters with curious looks. Whirls of wind and W words fly, whiskers, wonder, in the sky. Watch and wish now you see the magic in the ABC. Dig down deep, the map is clear. The X is where we all must stare. X marks spots and ancient rocks, hidden in old alphabet blocks. Xylophones and X-rays too. X is tricky but still true. Let's explore and never fear, 'cause every letter brings us cheer. Yesteryears in golden light, olden times that shine so bright. Y is for yarns that we tell, stories with a learning spell. Yellow wagons, wooden toys, ABC joys for girls and boys. Years may pass and times may change, but the alphabet can rearrange. Last stop now, we zoom through Z, with zigzags, zippers, and a buzzing bee. Z is zany, full of zing, ending with the letter zing zing zing. From ancient scrolls to future screens, the alphabet lives in all our dreams. Zip and zoom and laugh with me. We've finished strong our ABC. The clock says time is up, oh no. It's time to let our letters go. We traveled far, we saw so much, with ABCs in every touch. History, magic, sky, and sea. Every stop sang a BC. But don't be sad, we'll ride again. Time machine fun will never end. So clap your hands and give a cheer. The alphabet adventure lives right here. We'll sing and learn from A to Z, where time and letters set us free.